I set out on a narrow way many years ago, hoping I would find true love along the broken road. But I got lost a time or two, wiped my brow and kept pushing through. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. But every long lost road led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Yes, it did. I think about the years I spent just passing through. I'd like to have the time I lost and give it back to you, but you just smile and take my hand. You've been there, you understand. It's all part of a grander plan that is coming true. Every long lost dream led me to where you are.
Everyone rise.
When you smile, I smile with you. When you cry, I feel it too. In my soul, my heart calling out to you. Be my eyes when I can't see. Be my voice when I can't speak. Be my light when darkness creeps on me. Oh, Sajana, 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 I just Sajana, 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 I just Sajana, 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 to the star that shines so bright, across the sky, across the night, making ways to be right by your side. Hold me close, don't let me go. Hold me tight, don't you say no. Save the love we have forevermore. Oh, Sajana, 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 I just Sajana, 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 I just Sajana, 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 say, when my dream catches fire, say, be my only desire. Wake me when the pain is over. Take me now. Take me now. When you smile, I smile with you. When you cry, I feel it too. Hear my soul, my heart calling out to you. Be my eyes when I can't see. Be my voice when I can't speak. Be my light when darkness creeps on.
Who gives the hand of these beautiful women to get married today? Thank you. You all may be seated. Before we get started officially, I just want to thank you all for being here and congratulate our brides for literally coming to this moment through a storm, and you would never know. Nice to meet you. All right. Family and friends of Deb and Renee, we are gathered here today to witness these two individuals make a sacred commitment as they declare their spiritual union of love. As you know, Deb and Renee are already one in their hearts and in their minds. The life they have already created together demonstrates this truth. Today we celebrate the best of what it means to be human and the divine inspiration of spending a lifetime with the one you love. Today we celebrate these two beautiful women who are already perfect, whole, and complete as individuals, and whose mutual commitment is creating new possibilities and levels of expression that neither one could experience alone. Neil Donald Walsh said, "Perfect love is to feeling what perfect white is to color." Many think that white is the absence of color. It is not. It is the inclusion of all color. White is every other color that exists combined. So too is love, not the absence of emotion like anger, lust, jealousy, or fear, but the summation of all feeling, including joy and laughter and fun. It's everything. It's everything. Deb and Renee's journey as a couple began 5 years ago. It was the joining of two seeming opposites when the free-spirited Deb and the down-to-earth Renee collided and connected. Together, they've experienced all the feelings of that perfect love that Neil Donald Walsh spoke of. And through that experience, and even through a storm, several storms, I'm guessing, they have found the unconditional love and acceptance that heals, nurtures, and blesses. Today we celebrate not just the incredible journey that brought them to this moment, but the growth, the evolution, and the promise of love that will guide them to a greater yet to be. And although this day is about Deb and Renee, it's also a tribute to all of you, their friends and family. For it is through knowing you and relating with you that Deb and Renee are who they are today and who they needed to be in order to find one another. Each of you is an important part of the story unfolding here today, and we take this opportunity to thank you all for who you are in their lives and for being witness to their love for one another. Deb and Renee would also like to acknowledge those who've passed on from this life and who could not be here in the flesh, but who are certainly here in spirit. Especially Deb's father, Ted, her grandmother, Pat, and her aunts, Regina, and Anita, and her brother, Joey. Renee is acknowledging her grandmother, Antoinette, and her cousins, Danny and Karen. Deb and Renee, there is no agreement on earth so sacred as the unity of marriage that you're about to perform. It is said that sacred partnership provides a gateway to God, an opportunity to practice love daily. It is a chance to enhance our heart connection through commitment and through consistent, gentle kindness to someone else. Will you bring to this new life, each for the sake and fulfillment of the other, the best that you have? Will you join hands? We didn't think of that, did we? Deb, do you take this woman whose hand you hold, choosing her alone from all the world to be your partner in life? Do you promise to live with her in a state of truth and love?
Yes, I do.
Do you commit to love her, comfort her, and respect her at all times to the best of your ability? Renee, do you take this woman whose hand you hold, choosing her alone from all the world to be your partner in life? Do you promise to live with her in a state of truth and love? Do you commit to love her, comfort her, and respect her at all times to the best of your ability? Right now, I understand you both have some vows for one another. All right.
I'm taking in a moment. You're stunning. It was shortly after understanding, Deb, your light, that I fell in love with you. I had gotten you a card once that had explained to you how important your light is. not just to me, to the world. Even though I love and have loved this light named Debbie, it took me some time to understand how powerful and meaningful it is. You are. It's you, beauty personified, your glow, your love of everything and everyone. You're one of the most passionate people I know. And as my love for you grows, so does my understanding for your purpose and need to give the world your light. In these 5 years, we have managed to be closer than ever. And when you asked me to marry you daily, I was able to say yes, knowing you are my person and I am yours. And I vow to love you like no one else has, to squeeze you and hold you and make you my very own. I love you, my ball of light, my energy, my love. And because of our trials, our bond cannot be broken. I vow to put you first, as you have always done for me. My love, I love you. That's Debbie, yeah.
5 years ago, you wrapped your arms around me and suddenly my world felt love. I remember the first time I said that I loved you. I was standing under a huge tree talking to you on the phone, and I looked up in the sky, and there I seen the sun shining through the clouds, and at that moment I loved you. I loved you deeply, fiercely, indescribable type of love. It was like the light breaking through was you, babe. It was you that was breaking through the cracks in my heart that used to be filled with pain, now suddenly felt love. Renee, I promise to take you exactly as you are, to not be anything other than you, which is perfection. I will love you now for who you are and who you yet to become. I promise to listen to you and accept you 100% for being you. When I first met you, I think my soul knew something that my body and my mind didn't know yet. And knew that our hands were meant to hold each other fiercely and forever. Which is why it never felt like I'd been getting to know you. It's always felt like I was remembering you from something, as if in every lifetime that you and I have lived, we have chosen to come back and find each other and fall in love all over again and again for all eternity. I feel so lucky that I found you in this lifetime, because all I want to do, all I've ever wanted to do is spend my life loving you. So I love you, Renee.
The token that you, Deb and Renee, are exchanging as a symbol of your commitment to these vows is the ring. The ring is used in this ceremony because the circle is the only symbol that has no beginning and no end. The circle is our oldest symbol for love, and that which was in the beginning is now and ever shall be. In this ceremony, you pledge yourselves to that love which is deathless and eternal, unconditional and sacred. And now repeat after me, Renee. With this ring, I pledge you my love.
With this ring, I pledge you my love.
Let this ring be a symbol of our love.
Let this ring be a symbol of our love.
As a token of our commitment to one another.
As a token of our commitment to one another.
I place it now upon your hand.
I place it now upon your hand.
Now, Debbie to Renee. With this ring, I pledge you my love.
With this ring, I pledge you my love.
Let this ring be a symbol of our love.
Let this ring be a symbol of our love.
As a token of our commitment to one another.
As a token of our commitment to one another.
I place it now upon your hand.
I place it now upon your hand.
All right. We bless Deb and Renee in their commitment to one another, as well as their intention to establish a home where love is felt and celebrated. Deb and Renee, you are blessed in this sacred moment and evermore by the love of the divine and of your loved ones. May you always remember this sacred covenant and feel comfort and joy in the sanctity of your marriage. Deb and Renee have pledged their faith in one another here in the presence of God and in this company of witnesses. By virtue of my sacred stewardship and the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, I now declare you legally married. You may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you for the first time Mrs. and Mrs. Renee and Deborah Fernie.
The sheets on the floor, that's my name. And I can't take it no more, so I'll get the keys. I got 1 foot out the door, over my keys. 'Cause I gotta leave, yeah.